So now, it's going to be on the contralateral side that we're going to be working. So I'm going to be standing on this side, and the movement I'm going to have her do is I want you to lift this up just like this, right? And I can feel the scapula moving already. So that's what we're going to be palpating, right? So with a 3, which is where we're starting with, we're going to palpate, but there's going to be no resistance. We're just palpating for contraction, all right? So bring it down. So I have my hand right here, right? The rhomboids and the traps. So I'm covering the whole area. Go ahead. Right, so I feel that contraction, and then we can see movement. So it's 3. For now, the 3 plus 4 and 5, I'm going to try to lock out that scapula over here. Let me just lift you up so I can feel. Okay, there's a scapula. So I'm going to try to play resistance to the scapula here and to prevent it from going up. All right, so let that hang down. All right, so go again. 3 plus 4 and 5. All right, against the scapula adduction, and then. You're going to sit on up and come over onto this side. I'm going to take that chair. Take that. You can go straight out. Okay, so now what she's going to do is I'm going to have her doing retraction, right? So I did this muscle. So, right, so she's going to try to do, what I want you to do is sit up. And now reach out there. That's why I started her out in like protraction now. I'm going to palpate where those muscles are, and I'm just going to stabilize her. Now just try to do this movement without any twisting. Go ahead. And that would then be a 2, movement and contraction. A 1 would be contraction with no movement. All right. And then lastly is.
And where did you place your hand?
I'm placing it over the rhomboid. Stand up and I'll show them. So I'm placing it over like this here. So I was just like this, and that's how. So over the rhomboids, and the mid traps will be right over here. And then lastly, AB. All right. So that's going to also be going to be facing up. Okay. So this is the one that she's going to reach up to the ceiling. Let's show them on that side, but I'll demonstrate. So but I don't want her to do this movement because that's torso movement. So I just want her to reach towards the ceiling. So it's like you just reach up towards my hand, that type of thing. All right. So I'm going to do it on this side because you won't be able to see me, and I'm going to place my hand over here where her serratus is going to come around. Right. So my hand here, and I should be able to palpate. Now you just can't place your hand there. You got to press there. All right. So here she is. I'm going to place my hand there. All right, so reach on up, all right, and then that's the move. She's not lifting off. So she's reaching up, that would be a 3. Now I'm going to do resistance. I'm not going to apply resistance here because her arm will buckle. I could do 2 things. I could apply it right here, or I could have her say, bring your elbow to the ceiling so she knows how to do that. Like I said, some people, it's harder for them to understand that. And I could play, relax everything out, right? And I could now stabilize here, so that's not going to shift anywhere. I'm not going to push down. I'm going to push here straight up. Right, but she's got to be off the table, remember, right? Because otherwise I'm pushing straight down. So you go up. So 3 plus 4 and 5, or like I said, reach up. 3 plus 4 and 5. Then for a 2, you're going to come back to the sitting. So with the sitting one, right, she's going to do this like push out like that without twisting her torso. So I can place one hand here to prevent that. Let's see you just try it again. All right, so that she knows that movement. So it's only like that. All right, so, right, but I have to palpate. All right, I'm going to have to palpate the serratus anterior, right? So I have to have my hand over here by the serratus. Go ahead, reach out, right? So then that would be a 2 with the movement, 1, no movement. Okay?